everyone, welcome back to my channel. And here we have Lisa Boo, and she was on again this morning. And in this video, it seems like when I was going through and editing it, she's talking about how people can't think for themselves, that we're all getting brainwashed by all the people that are exposing her, that we need to think for ourselves and send her the money anyways, even though the problem is we heard the voice recordings, Lisa, and who would want to send you anything when we found out what you do with the money? It came out of your own mouth. You can't change what we heard with our own ears, no matter when it was. And she's like, oh, they're trying to gaslight the chat and they don't know what they're saying. So everything they post on these other channels, the bigger YouTube channels and pages, whatever, everything isn't true. We get that. But what we heard with our own ears out of your mouth, Lisa, out of your mouth, I know, I believe.
They're trying.
And I'm not saying that people who put things out aren't saying the truth. It's just like maybe dates are off or some little things are different. But we know what we heard her say in those phone calls. And that's what I'm going on.
Like gaslight the chat. It's never good enough. It's either they're like crazy open and I'm all HIGH, or I can't keep them open. It's never just I'm normal. 3:30 in the morning. And I got up to text them back. Oh, I just got off work. Like, I'm a nurse, whatever. I'm like, okay, well, if you can help. I figured, okay, well, I'll have to be getting up to, like, go to the clinic or figure out what I'm going to do anyway. So, just text them back. And then they're just playing. They just send them texts and then they just disappear. They're trying to get a reaction. Because now everybody's trying to provoke me. Teasing me with food, with money, talking about my kids, my parents, all this stuff, right? Because they want me to go off on them so that they can go, looky, I got all these text messages from Lisa and she's threatening me.
Okay, so what you're saying here is they message you and pretend they're giving you money so they can go and say you're harassing them. But we've seen the messages of you nonstop requesting and harassing people. That's the problem.
For real. What you doing, buddy? I mean, gee, should I listen to people on this app like you guys do? I mean, come on. I've had $250. I've had $300. I'd really like to know where that's at. 1% of that, okay? So please tell me where that's at, people on the app that lie. Number two, this food, this magical food that I always have. Like I've told you 100 times, I go looking for it. It's never there. I don't know, like if you could explain to me where that's at. Also, my parents like to know too where that's at. So our magical food that's not here. You guys try to tell everybody it's here. Like, do you guys understand that? I'm gonna just put it like this, okay? Maybe in the past couple of days, maybe not. Okay, we'll just put it like that. Allegedly, I could have went to rehab within the past couple of days, okay? And I needed $40 to get to this place, okay? That's it. That's what I needed. My dad can't drive right now. It's not a place I needed a Greyhound for. I needed $40. And they could have even paid for it themselves. And, everybody I reached out to help with that, not one person did it, could do it, would do it. Let's just say would do it, okay?
And say that is true. Nobody believes you anymore, Lisa. Say that $40 would have got you to the rehab. Nobody can believe you because of all the lies you've said. So how do you expect anybody to give you $40?
And what that told me was all these people on the app that gaslight you guys and try to tell you that they care and that they're just trying to help me and all that shit are lying. They're lying.
So you're insinuating that if somebody would have sent you $40, you had it all set up to go to rehab, and because they didn't, you couldn't go? If you had it set up to go to rehab, they probably would have picked you up. They would have picked you up, or one of your parents or something would have helped you get there. Somebody would have helped. I would have walked there if I would have had it set up.
That was an opportunity right there, like that nobody knew about, that I did myself because I thought we were getting evicted on the 12th. And I did it all myself. And
You did it all yourself, but then you relied on strangers on the internet to get you there with the $40 to get you to rehab. You could have just walked, Lisa, or you could have figured something else out. If you had it set up, they would have helped you get there. Even after all the bridges you've burned, I'm sure the friend in the white car, the beautiful white car you talked about, wouldn't take you to rehab if you set it all up yourself to go in. Somebody would have taken you. Somebody would have said, all right, I'll take you. Your friend in the white car, anybody. Ask a
they
stranger
don't
on the
care.
street.
They want me to get on here and fucking give them entertainment. And I mean, God, they tell you guys, if you guys would open your ears, they tell you that they want me to croak. They do. They write it in the chat. They write it in comments. But
Well, I can tell you that I don't want you to croak. I would like to see you not on here anymore asking for money and then blaming people and strangers because you couldn't get to rehab supposedly with $40. Lisa, stop.
you guys are believing not to help send me money because you're killing me if you send me money? Really? Oh,
Well, according to the phone calls and what came out of your own mouth, is you have a pretty severe habit, 200 or 300 at a time, and you say you don't even pick up unless it's a large amount. So that's a large habit. So your phone calls, I don't care when they were, even if they were
all they
old,
want to
you
see
still
is a
said it.
reaction out of me get worse, okay? It's all they want to see. I don't know why you guys won't just believe what I'm saying to you. You don't see everything that I see, okay? And know everything that I know. You don't. I could have still fucking went today.
How do you not get it through your head or your brain that we wouldn't know any of this or anything about you unless you came on here and put it on here? We wouldn't know anything, any of this. You're the one that comes on here and lets people run with information. You're
Glad I
the
got
one
the
that does
$40.
this.
But you know
It's
what?
you.
She said she can't hold it anymore, and if somebody else needs to come in, she has to give it to them. So all that work I did for the past 2 weeks, gone.
All the work I did in the last 2 weeks. Well, you had $40 at least in the last 2 weeks to get you there. And the lady wouldn't hold the bed or help you try to get there or give you a voucher for a bus ride. Bullshit. That's another lie just trying to make people feel bad. Stop it.
But she should have told me I needed that to get there. She should have told me that. But she didn't tell me till last minute. But it don't matter. Be going anyway soon. Can't even get money to fucking eat a goddamn sandwich, let alone.
So maybe I didn't hear that right. So she didn't need it for the ride. She said it was the check-in fee, or the lady said she needed the $40 to check in or to get there or to be there. $40 pay the fee. Is that what she was
Get all the
saying?
way over there, so. But I always say that to say this. That's the point. They don't care. They're not trying to help. The one lady acted like she was going to help me yesterday, sent the money, and then none of the payment apps worked. None of them. It was amazing. 2 different PayPals, Venmo, Chime, Apple Pay. None of them worked, guys. None of them. It was fucking amazing, okay? And then she just went, and I gave her an option, which, there was no getting around this option, let's just put it that way. Then she started cussing me out and just disappeared. So, yeah, she wanted me to get on here and flip and give her entertainment and the rest of you guys entertainment. So they're not trying to help me. They've never been trying to help me. I've been telling you guys that forever. But nobody listens and nobody's helping me eat. And the one lady's messaging me, you're going to have a stroke. I had a stroke when I was 30. Yeah, I probably will, but it's fine. My body's not doing too well. Not fucking eating for days, having to walk everywhere.
Well, that's entitlement, Lisa. There's a lot of people I see on foot in a lot of different towns that have to walk everywhere. They take buses, they walk, they get where they need to be on their own 2 legs. They walk. Why are you
Blood
so
pressure through the
special that you
roof.
can't walk?
Can't take my medicine. Fuck it. Let's not give her no money for food. We want her to yell on the app.
I notice a lot of these scammers will be like trying to get sympathy by saying, well, I haven't even been able to take my medication because I don't have any food in the house. It has to be taken with food. That's a lot of their scam they're
Like
doing
I
now.
said, they tell you themselves, not a secret. They tell you that they what they want. It's in the comments. It's on the shit. It's on the. It's in my chat.
All I can say is you do all this to yourself. Nobody would have anything to talk about if you were not putting it out here. If you weren't getting on here and asking for money and doing other things with it that you shouldn't be, just stay off of here and the name will go away. It will go away, Lisa. Just stay off of here. Nobody will have anything else to say. I didn't mean like she couldn't be on here or doesn't need to go on TikTok or social media. I meant just don't go on here and ask for money and don't deceive and lie to people and harass. Stop doing that. Just go on here and be a normal person.
Lisa 23XO is PayPal. If you send, please send friends and family. The L Richard 5 is my chime. And what else? I have Apple Pay. I don't know if my number's up there. I don't know. But I do have Apple Pay. But I never get no Apple Pay. I just get a bunch of idiots that I have to block. And everybody who emailed me that you were going to help and played games and texted me, and then you guys know who you are. Yins are rude, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Yins are fucking ignorant. That's rude as fuck, dude.
That doesn't even make a little bit of sense, Lisa. If they emailed and texted you that they wanted to help you, they would have. It's you emailing and texting them and asking them and harassing them. That's what's going on.
And for the people that blocked me on the phone and then want to come in my chat and be nice, please don't do that. I don't want to have a bad day. And, like, please don't do that, okay? Please don't do that. If you are that nasty that you sit here and watch this and don't feel bad to help me get something to eat, just please don't do that. I could never. I could never. Not for my worst enemy. Like, I just could fucking never. And I proved it. I proved it. I seen somebody getting bullied on this app that I fucking hate with a passion. That's sent so much hate and trouble my way for months and months and months. And I felt bad. And I did something about it. And I didn't let anybody else think for me. I did what I wanted to do with it. What I felt I needed to do. And that's what I did. And some weren't happy. Some were happy. I didn't care. I need to think for myself. This app, nobody knows how to do that. It's so wild. Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of people got an eye-opener from your former bestie, Kim Rhea, when she released those phone calls and you let us all know how you work.
I got an email again this morning. Yeah. Some lady emailed me for a week, wants to help. She's getting a bunch of messages now. I don't even know why. I don't know if she said something somewhere. I don't fucking know. But she said she's getting messages now and she's not. Now, I never know if they're being honest or not. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But she's getting messages. Oh, and another thing. I got left today. No Uber, okay? Because the lady was going to get me an Uber. Didn't get me the Uber. And I sat down at the clinic for an hour and a half waiting for this fucking Uber that never came. Some people say, why can't we just order the Uber? Why can't we just order you food? And the lady would not answer her phone at all. At all. No texts, no food. No texts, no calls. So when I say I want to control it myself, it's so shit like that don't happen. Okay? Because if I had the money, I could have just ordered it myself and went the fuck home. So sitting there for an hour and a half, and then walking home. Anyways.
Well, that was kind of dumb considering it takes you 15 minutes to walk there, or walk one way is 15 minutes and you waited 2 hours for a ride. That is fucking lazy. How could you hold a job down if you can't even walk 15 minutes? Oh my goodness, guys. Well, I gotta make a couple more videos for you guys and let me know what you guys think of this one. Talk to you later. Bye.